Intro music fades. Wait, Hollywood's summer box office just hit $4 billion again? Let me stop you right there. This isn't just another "movies are back" headline. This is a full-blown identity crisis for the entire film industry. Pause. Let me explain why this number is both a victory lap and a warning sign. Okay, let's break down the basics. 2024's summer movies crossed $4 billion domestic revenue, the second time since the pandemic. Blockbusters like Spider-Man, Brand New Day, and Nolan's The Odyssey are obvious drivers. But here's what most people miss: this success is built on a house of cards. Let's dissect the paradox everyone's ignoring. First, the obvious. Franchises are still printing money. Spider-Man crossed $2.6 billion globally. Toy Story 5 hit $1 billion. But wait, what's fascinating is how studios are clinging to these brands like life rafts. In my opinion, this isn't confidence. It's desperation. They're terrified to greenlight originals because when they do, like Backrooms or Obsession, those low-budget horror flicks outperform $200 million misfires like The Mandalorian and Grogu. That's not just ironic. It's a middle finger to Hollywood's risk-averse mindset. Here's a deeper layer. This summer's $4 billion number feels huge until you adjust for inflation. 2013's $4.75 billion haul? That's still the real king. And what's driving the growth now?
Gen Z.
Those horror hits weren't for you, nostalgia-core millennials. They were made by and for a generation that doesn't care about your dusty Marvel timelines. A24's Backrooms tapped into internet-native chaos and focuses obsession weaponized TikTok hype. This is a movie magic, it's algorithm alchemy. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the theater. Why did Moana 2 bomb? Disney's animated sequels have been bulletproof for 15 years. But here's the twist. Audiences are rejecting lazy nostalgia. The Devil Wears Prada 2 made $690 million globally because it's a high-fashion romp with Meryl Streep. Moana 2 is just a contractual obligation to a Disney Plus IP. What this suggests is that modern viewers can smell cash grabs from a mile away. They want bold reinvention, not reheated leftovers. But here's the real question. Is this $4 billion rebound sustainable? Studios are already salivating over 2025's slate. Dune 3, Avengers, Doomsday, rinse and repeat. But what if the audience mutates again? Let's face it, we're 3 years out from theaters closing forever. What this summer proved isn't that blockbusters work. It's that Hollywood needs to start hedging its bets. Invest in bold voices, not just big titles. Otherwise, we're just one more Barbenheimer away from collapse. Pause, lean in. So, here's my closing thought. This $4 billion milestone isn't a finish line. It's a crossroads. Will studios double down on sequels, risking another crash? Or will they finally realize that the real money isn't in franchises, it's in fearless storytelling? Drop your take in the comments. Do you want more Odysseys, or are you ready for a new kind of cinematic journey? Outro music rises.